Hello everyone, in this video I am going to discuss about the concept of a multiple access technique. From the name itself we can able to understand the meaning of the word multiple. So more than when. So here more than when mobile users are going to access, which means simultaneously going to use the allocated spectrum. So that is the meaning of multiple access, and various techniques are involved in multiple access concept. So multiple access scheme is used to allow many mobile users to share simultaneously on a finite amount of the radio spectrum, and while doing like that we can able to achieve the high capacity and based on the available bandwidth. And in order to provide a high quality communication and also without any degradation, we can able to receive the signal based on these techniques. Before we are going to see about the concept of various techniques, initially we have to know about the difference between a concept of multiplexing and the multiple access. So previous videos we have discussed about the concept of multiplexing. So multiplexing is the process where we are combining a more than one signal for transmitting over an medium, which means low speed signals are combined for transmitting over and single high speed connections. And multiple access technique is used band. So these are the multiple access and code division multiple access technique. So and these are the techniques we have used in the different wireless communication system. We have came across the concept of evaluation of the mobile technologies like first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation. In those things we have discussed about the multiple access techniques. So each generations there will be a variation in usage of the multiple access techniques. And the first one is frequency division multiple access. So here the each user is allotted for an unique frequency band or a channel, and those channels is assigned based on the request given by the users. So here the channels has the two frequency, one is about forward channel and another one is about the reverse channel. Practically we are saying that uplink and downlink frequency. So during the period of call no other user can share that same frequency. So here it is the diagram showing that code, frequency and time in the three axes, and each channel has been assigned to an separate frequency band. And the properties of FDMA is here the bandwidth is narrow, and since it supports only when call per carrier, and it having high cost, and the number of channels supported by the FDMA system is n is the number of channels, that is equal to BT minus 2 BG divided by BC, where BG is the God band and BC is the channel bandwidth. So here the few advantages and disadvantages is listed. It is very simple to implement, and many network can work with the same space and also at the same time, and each user has its own sub channels. No interference, cause of interference from the adjacent frequencies will not occur. And the disadvantages like we have mainly concentrating on one important parameter like a capacity while we are going for sharing the spectrum concept. So here the capacity in terms of channel availability will be low, and due to the God band between the adjacent frequencies, the overall bandwidth utilization will be poor. And the next type is about time division multiple access. So here the TDMA is divided the entire radio spectrum into a time slot. So each user can able to use only during the allotted time period. So each user occupies a cyclically repeated time slot, and also the figure shows the variation. And the frame structure of the TDMA. So we consider a one TDMA frame which consists of preamble, information message, and trial bit. Preamble means it is to provide an synchronization and address between the base station and the subscriber identification. And God time is used to provide the synchronization between the various time slot at the receiver end. And each information bit is divided into a n number of time slot, and each time slot consists of trial bit, synchronization bit, and God bits. So the main operating principle of the TDMA concept is it shares the single carrier frequency with several users without any overlapping of the time slot, and it is providing a very good result in a consumption of the power, and the handoff will be simpler. And the number of channels which is used in the TDMA system can be calculated based upon the how many number of TDMA users are there, and the total spectrum allocation, and the God band, and the channel bandwidth. So with these four parameters we can able to establish the uh, equation for the number of channels which is used in the TDMA system. And we can able to find the how much efficiently the data is transmitting in that time slot. Like BOH is the number of overhead bits which is um, helping to calculate the efficiency concept, and based on the number of reference burst, and number of traffic burst, and also the equivalent bits in the God bit. And next is about the frame efficiency. And the frame efficiency can be calculated with the help of the number of overhead bits per frame, and also the number of bits per frame. So the same factor like TDMA, it also has its own advantages and disadvantages. So the advantages of TDMA over FDMA is it has a single frequency which can be used by the many users, so that if more number of users are trying to accommodating the spectrum, you can increase the time slot and also allow the frequency for them, the same frequency for all the users. But the time gap, due to this time gap, the interference occurrence will be less. And the few disadvantages like in terms of synchronization, it will be quite difficult. Why? Because due to the co-channel interference it occur, and also the and also because of the channel available for only a small amount of time, it reduces the overall data rate. So this is the one major disadvantages facing in the TDMA concept. And the next one is about CDMA, code division multiple access technique. So here we are going to allow the users to share the same bandwidth based upon the code, and the main principle is the each user is going to allotted for a unique spreading code. And in the code division multiple access, each users uses the same channel, and also the same frequency, but they are separated on the concept of only the codes like a pseudo random codes, like that we are using some specific spreading code concept to separate the each channels. Apart from the codes, the remaining parameters like time slot and the frequency will be common to all the users. So these gods are going to be placed orthogonal to each other, so that the god space is achieved in the code domain between the users, in order to sufficiently and also simultaneously use the channels at the same time. And it also has its own advantages and disadvantages. So CDMA provides the advantages like more flexibility, and only main frequency band can be used by multiple users for all the times, and it is placed orthogonally to each other in order to reduce the interference. And disadvantages like there will be quite complicated to synchronizing the data when it is receiving at the receiver end. The synchronization like the between the code and the precise, and when the all users are communicating at the same frequency, automatically another user whenever transmitting a signal at a high power will damage the another user who is using at the lower end. So this is when disadvantages, and these disadvantages can be overcome with the help of the power control method between the users. So the CDMA power control concept is also there. It consists a separate block and the working principles which overcomes the disadvantages of the CDMA. And the few problems are involved in CDMA, TDMA and FDMA. You can try these problems based on the formulas which I have showcased in this previous. These problems to get a better idea about the concept of multiple access techniques in three different methods like CDMA, TDMA and FDMA. So this is all about the today's video. We will discuss about the packet radio concept in our next video. Thank you.